Because I seen Kevin Gates went to visit him, but then they said, yo, you couldn't go visit him. So is there some type of friction there?
Is restraining from like dealing with no jumper right now?
We don't know.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, The Answer Man. 4XTRA, no jumper. Adam might be a problem. He want $50K to do this interview about what happened. Adam not paying it. A lot of people that 4XTRA had run-ins with been on no jumper making side comments. He not feeling that either. Let's get to the content.
So I've been seeing a lot going on. Flacco dropped a piece, and I seen some things Flacco showed, like the thing is like, what's up with 4XTRA'S and no jumper, or rather 4XTRA'S and Adam 22. So my first thought is, well, Adam had nothing to do with the fireworks. This wasn't a no jumper event he got hurt at. Adam sent $1,000 to the GoFundMe, and then when he asked to go up there and see him, he got denied. Not only that, Adam said he ain't heard from him. He texted him, I guess he's going to Green, and it's like it's been no communication, right? So now I'm scratching my head like, okay, well, what's going on with this? So I look up, Flacco drops a piece, and he shows a segment with King Peel up there, Munchie B up there. Since 4XTRA got injured, Munchie B took his shot at 4XTRA'S. King Peel's taking his shot at 4XTRA'S, all on no jumper. Adam there.
Wack told me yesterday that he had a conversation with some of 4XTRA'S friends, and word on the streets is that he is shopping his return interview and that the asking price starts at $50,000. So I'm just gonna off rip take a step back and say the economics of no jumper do not allow for us to pay $50,000 for an interview, especially when the foo communities and you ain't hard foos of the world are just gonna clip that and put it on the gram for everybody 5 seconds after it comes out.
So I'm like, okay, maybe that's it. Maybe 4XTRA'S feel like that's the problem. But then this is where it gets a little different. Adam is running content, right? He ain't looking at it like the streets. You know what I'm saying? He ain't looking at it like, I can't let y'all. If you come up there and say what you say in Adam's mind, that's just opening the door up for more content for you to say something back, right? But he also understands people that you don't get along with is gonna say something. So now,
Adam don't really, he not really looking that far into it. You know, 4XTRA'S, you know,
4XTRA'S looking at it like
he in the street.
No jumper is an extension of him, and that's not what it is. No jumper is giving you a platform. They not caught up into the politics. Right. Okay, if this is going on with this person or that person,
tell me this then. Did any of them say anything about 4XTRA'S on no jumper platform?
Well, I'm going off of Adam saying he ain't heard from 4XTRA'S.
Yeah, but forget before that though. Maybe it's a reason behind it. Do you remember seeing anybody say anything about 4XTRA'S on no jumper platform?
607 Unc, and he was scheduled to do another interview with 607 Unc and myself, but 607 flakes. He didn't show up. So that was, and then the 4th of July, they wanted me and 4XTRA'S to do it, but I was already out doing something. So up until his accident, it was all a go.
I mean, you know, be explained. If he ain't responded, he ain't reached out and changed his number, then it is what it is. I mean, we'll never know. I know, you know, him and is really feeling some type of way about certain people talking about him in that situation, especially because it was an accidental situation. See, when I first got the story and I made my video, it was a whole nother story. That's why there was so much backlash on me. Like, man, you talking about the homie, you feel me? So it was an accidental situation. Then especially there was another one of the homies who was seriously injured. So it's a very, very sensitive situation. So he probably, which I don't know, he probably's like, man, I'm gonna just fall back on all that. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep the core of the family tight. You know, if they ain't with it, you know, I can see that because Adam seemed like a person he'd be able to reach out to.
He wasn't allowing other visitors, and then you know Kevin Gates up there and other people up there. Shout out to Kevin Gates for even taking time out of his day to pop in on him, but it was kind of like, you know, I came front. Adam's being very positive about this, and I'm looking at him like nephew from the viral ways, looking at him like, bro, I know you got to be feeling some kind of way. Now I get if somebody gonna give me $50,000 for my first interview, let me get my bag. Now I don't know who those people might be. I don't know. The only way I can see somebody paying $50,000 is if somebody like Vlad or something says, let my cameras follow you through your day leading up to how this happened. And they do like a reenactment, and then they gonna put it on a subscription-based style platform. Get what I'm saying? But just sitting down, because in 5 minutes it's gonna get ripped and be everywhere anyway. Anybody that's saying no jumper is not helping to build a 4XTRA'S is crazy. See, the minute you just put it on 4XTRA'S back, now it's all him, like it's all Adam. You know, 4XTRA'S is good at what he's good at, right? I think it's a little too soon to take on that type of mentality, but hey, to each his own. You know, I told somebody this today. I said, bro, I don't know if I'm tripping. I've yet to see 2 or 3 straight months of 4XTRA because he usually go back to jail. You know, it ain't like, you know, Wack saying, what? I was already who I was before I came over here. I came over here to help this. I done did 101 episodes over here. So now I'm about to, right? I don't know, bro. I don't see the $50,000 thing unless somebody like Vlad wants to do a 20-30 minute segment like of what led up to it, right? But I think Adam seemed to think that they had a more tighter relationship, you know, to where he's calling and texting and calling and texting, and everybody else is hearing from him but himself. But like I told Adam, I said, bro, you podding and I'm watching the building. Bro, not only has King Peel and Munchie B been on the platform clowning him, but Gumby from Hoover has been in the building. So, you know, 4XTRA'S looking at, he looking at it like, hold on, what's going on? Because his mind is always gonna factor in how he's thinking.
And you got all ops in his eyes keep coming up there. Ain't no neighborhoods, ain't no main streets, ain't no Rollins going up there. You got all Bloods, Hoovers, all type of, you know what I'm saying, out of town people coming up there.
G Uno went up there, but I think with that situation is like, they clowning him. You know, now No Jumper ain't built on the back of 4XTRA'S. No Jumper kept uplifting 4XTRA'S. I can't, you know, we just gotta call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, I told Adam straight up, see it for what it is, not for what you want it to be. Close the door and keep moving. I'm not one to sit around and then when it don't work out and they get to calling, just keep moving. That's just me, right? I'm not finna be, especially if I know I ain't did nothing. I know it was good, and all of a sudden you change up on me. I'm quick.
So like I say, he might say, I'm gonna go up there after I get this, and then go up there, because he know once he go up there, he gonna tell his real story. He probably like, man, look, once I go up there, I'm gonna tell everything that happened. Let me get a big bag over here, and then I can always go No Jumper.
All right, y'all, there it is. Like I said on the last one, man, 4XTRA definitely got that boost. He got that stimulus package from being on No Jumper. May he have become an online celebrity, influencer, or whatever on his own, possibly. But it could have took a year or two. So I think him and Adam are going to chop it up. I think Adam not understanding the politics so well. He's just doing content and running a company. He didn't come up like we came up, so he don't know when somebody's crossing the line necessarily unless you tell him. I think they're going to clarify. I think 4XTRA will be back. And then we're going to see if he's going to take this to the next level and turn lemons into lemonade. We'll see. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's your boy, The Answer. Till next time, I'm out.